What's going on, everyone? It's your best bud, Review Bud, and welcome back to the channel where we break down UK medical cannabis strains properly. Today we've got something a bit different. This is Mango K by Plantation Ceres, a terpene heavy, fruit forward strain that's been getting a lot of attention lately. In this video we're going deep. We're talking terpenes, flavour, effects, and most importantly what happens when you vape it at the different temperatures. So let's get into it. So Mango K is a high THC medical flower, sitting around the mid to high 20% THC range, depending on the batch. But what really stands out here is the terpene profile, around 3.5% total terpenes, which is very high for UK medical. This is a terpinolene dominant strain, which is quite rare, and that's what gives it that bright tropical mango forward profile. So let's quickly run through the key terpenes. First of all, we've got terpinolene. This gives you those floral, citrusy and slightly herbal tones. It's usually linked to uplifting and energetic effects. Then we have myrcene, earthy and musky tones, and it brings in a bit of that body relaxation. Then we have ocimene, which is the sweet and fruity tones. This enhances that tropical mango vibe. Then we have limonene, citrus tones, associated with mood elevation and stress relief. Then we have small amounts of pinene, adding a fresh piney edge. So straight away you can tell this isn't a heavy couch lock strain, it's more of a daytime, mood lifting, functional strain. Let's move on to the looks and the smell. On opening the pack, you're going to be hit with a sweet, fruity, hazy aroma, backed up with citrus zest, light herbal notes, and slightly floral edge. It's fresh, it's bright, not gassy, and not heavy. The buds are usually well structured, slightly sticky, and pretty terpene rich. So yeah, when I opened the pack, it's really reminiscent of Super Silver Haze. It's like a fruity Super Silver Haze. That's the best way to describe the taste and the smell, in my opinion. Then we move on to the vape testing and the temperature breakdown. So this is where Mango K really shines. We're going to step through the temperatures so you exactly know what to expect. Starting off at low temperatures, so between 160 to 170 degrees, you're going to be activating ocimene and pinene. The flavour is going to be a fresh mango, light citrus, and slightly piney. The effects are going to be clear-headed, focused, and very light uplift. This is perfect for daytime use, staying functional, and anxiety without sedation. Very smooth and very light vapor. Then we bring it up to 170 to 185. Now we bring in limonene and terpinolene. The flavour is going to be more of a juicier mango, citrus pop, and sweet tropical notes. The effects are going to be a noticeable euphoria, creative boost, and more social energy. This is the best range for Mango K overall. Now, at 185 to 200 degrees, this is going to be the full profile. Now the myrcene starts to come through more. Mango gets deeper, slightly earthy, and almost like a mango smoothie flavour. The effects are going to be a balanced head and body, relaxing but still functional, and a stronger THC presence. So this is going to be good for stress, mild pain, and winding down without being fully sedated. Now at 200 plus, at this point you're extracting everything. The flavour is going to be less fruity, it's going to be more herbal and slightly roasted. The effects are going to be a heavier body feel, more sedating, and stronger overall hit. It's going to be better suited for evening use, pain, or sleep support. So overall, Mango K delivers an uplifting, positive head high with a clear mental effects and light body relaxation depending on the temperature. This is definitely more of a daytime, social, creative strain rather than a knockout indica. Now, from a medical perspective, or rather a patient perspective, this could be useful for stress and anxiety, low mood and depression, fatigue, or focus issues. And then at higher temperatures, you're going to get mild pain relief, and muscle relaxation. Let's move on to the pros and cons. So pros, you're going to have a high terpene content. It's going to have a unique mango tropical flavour, great daytime effects, and very versatile with the temperatures. Now for cons, it's not going to be ideal if you want a heavy sedation. The flavour drops off at the higher temperatures, and the effects may be too light for high tolerance users. Now let's move on to the scores and the final verdict. So for aroma and taste, I've given this a 9. Like I said, it is really reminiscent of Super Silver Haze from back in the day, but like more of a fruity forward flavor tone, and even on the XL it's a little bit more of a fruity Silver Haze in my opinion. For effects, I've given this a 9. Really decent effects for me personally. Obviously they will vary patient to patient. You know, everybody reacts differently, but for me it did really work well as a daytime strain, and as I mentioned earlier, you know, it really helped with creativity, focus and general uplifting mood, so it was really good in that regard. For value, again, I've given this a 9. It was £7 a gram, and considering the flavour and the terps that you're getting with this, it's really good value, I reckon, at £7 a gram. And that gives an overall score of 9. So overall, Mango K is a top tier terpene strain in the UK medical market. If you like fruity strains, uplifting effects and flavour chasing, this is definitely one to try. So if you've tried Mango K, drop your experience in the comments, especially what temps you're vaping at. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, stay informed, stay medicated, and I'll catch you in the next one.